mine. Okay, I'm blessed to call him a friend. I love him very much. He is the organic super soldier, Pat Miletich, and he's brought his friend. They're working together on saving the soil. Dr. Will Spencer, guys, thanks for joining us. I just wanted to give you a moment to talk about anything that you guys are working on or promoting, where our fans can find you.
Yeah, so Will, you want to give them your Rumble channel, and then we can talk about Mineral King briefly. Just break that down for everybody.
Yep, sure. I have a Rumble channel. It's called Doc Will Spencer channel on rumble.com. That's the main place to find our stuff. A lot of my stuff is on there. And then since Pat and I teamed up, I've been putting our interviews and things on there as well.
So that's on Rumble. Links below. I'll make sure all the links are below in the description.
Yeah, and then people can go to mineralking.life. That's just three components right now. That is fulvic acid, which is the most nutrient-rich, bioavailable, water-soluble fulvic acid on the planet. It's like the granddaddy of all shilajits. Let's put it that way. But it has no taste. It's not tarry or nasty. It's very water soluble, and you can drink that. Assist your body in removing heavy metals at a very fast rate. Synthetics, and then 100 plus is the 100 plus is the probiotic solution of over 120, 125 soil-borne microbes that love to ingest heavy metals and synthetics and regulate your body's operations and balances of bacteria, things like that, keep things from getting out of control. And Will can elaborate on that. And then also the methylene blue, which is a unique blend of very high-grade methylene blue with a unique carrier, a natural carrier, by the way, to get that into the brain and nervous system cells. And the methylene blue is what Will treated me with well over a year ago. I've been sober now almost 17 months, and I suffered from depression and anxiety for many years. And Doc Will is the one that treated me with methylene blue and a few other things in a protocol. And my anxiety and depression was gone in like 7 to 10 days. So Will's done a great deal of good for me. I can assure you. And he knows his stuff. I've talked to a lot of homeopathic doctors out there and ag experts, and I've not met another Will Spencer yet. Let's put it that way.
Oh, don't forget that methylene blue is in capsule form, so you don't have to run around with blue face or spill on your countertop or on your nice pretty blouse and stuff. It's in a capsule.
Yeah. So Will, no, I was just going to say, Will can break down kind of what I was dealing with the brain parasites and stuff like that, and explain why that methylene blue works so quickly.
Oh yeah. And on top of that, we were also doing red laser treatments as well, and which with the methylene blue, the laser treatments, they just amp up everything, make it better. So just calm. The biggest thing I noticed right away dealing with Pat was he calmed down right away. Fortunately, we had the good fortune of spending 6 weeks. Were we together traveling? And so he got basically daily treatments while he was there. It was kind of convenient. I just kept him in the camper. He wouldn't let him go until he followed directions.
No, but it's a life-changing thing it was definitely a life-changing thing for me, Sam. And, I would say that, from my research, because I was always a cell, mitochondria, gut health guy. I was never an expert on nervous system function besides destroying nervous systems, and Will obviously educated me on that. But I did a lot more research after because the treatment was so effective, and figuring out through research that almost all mental issues, anxiety, depression, bipolar, on and on and on, and seizure-related illnesses with the brain are all caused, almost every single one of them are caused by microscopic brain parasites. And I had no idea. I thought, well, I got hit in the head a lot and things just aren't working right. But that wasn't the case at all.
Well, when you get hit in the head a lot, you get a lot of damaged tissue. and those infections, they build up and break down that damaged tissue, and then they get when your immune system isn't working right, they get stuck in your brain, and so it's really hard to get them out. And that's where the methylene blue comes in handy, along with those other two products. They do a lot of different things. So you're feeding the body good things to repair cells with, and then you're getting rid of the infections as well. And then Pat had the opportunity to do the red light treatment as well, and we have a fairly sophisticated laser system that took care of you put them on the brain, on the head and the spine and different parts of the body, and it just revs energy into those areas for massive fast healing.
I want to talk so much about this. Again, my daughter's autistic. I'm dealing with that, and I just did a show in Spokane. A woman came up to me and she's like, "My daughter used to be autistic. She's still on the spectrum, but the things she used to do, like hitting herself, all that, done." I go, "How did that happen?" She goes, "I detoxed her." And when I hear about you guys talking about detoxing, which one of those were you talking about? Which one of your supplements?
Well, the fulvic humic will bind with and pull toxins out, but it's also replacing those with really high grade nutrients, the fulvic humic acid, fulvic humic complex there. And
that one, the third one.
Yeah, so humic acids, fulvic humics are really good at chelating toxins out, but this one is the most nutrient rich fulvic humic acid literally found on the planet. I mean, that's it. And it's very bioavailable, which means your body can actually use the nutrients in it. They're in a form that are very usable. Fulvic humic acids are also well known for raising oxygen levels within the cells a great deal, and feeding the mitochondria, which are the furnace of the cell, to generate cellular energy. And there's numerous endurance athletes, combat athletes, marathoners, swimmers, and ultra runners who have crushed all their PRs with that protocol. So, and then the 100+, Will can explain those probiotics, because they're not GMO and they're not weaponized, is what we call genetically modified microorganisms. Those are the real deal. Those are
they're naturally they're collected naturally from around the planet, and they're naturally occurring. They're non-modified, and then we grow them in special conditions, and there's 125 different strains, all soil organisms, naturally occurring. And so then when you put them in your body, they help break down your food better with digestion. They help with metabolism. They help with also breaking down plastics and heavy metals and pesticide residues and all that, and converting it into essential fatty acids, which is actually a benefit for you, right? So it's not just detoxing with this, you're actually feeding the body. And because the body, I've done over 25,000 scans now on people on 5 continents, and every single person is malnutritioned, some of them beyond belief. And so your body is sucking in the metals so easily because you're missing the colloid forms and the salt forms of minerals that you need. So it's sucking in the metals, trying to stay alive. And so just detoxing without putting nutrition in is kind of dangerous. And I've seen a lot of people actually have strokes and all kinds of other problems on themselves because they're not feeding the body. They're not putting in the body the minerals that the cells need. And when you do that, it just the body just gives up the metal so easy when you put the nutrition in. But when you don't supplement while you're detoxing, it's kind of pointless, because your body will just suck it in from the environment, because our environments are so toxic. And so you got to feed the body in order to detox the body. You just can't detox all by itself. And so this what's in that kit is really important, because it will displace the metals and a lot of the petrochemicals cellularly, just because we're putting nutrition in, and the body will then give up the crap.
I love it, man. I would love to do an affiliate thing with you guys, put you on the website, and we can promote you every show at the end of the show if that's something you guys are interested in. We'll
I
talk
thought we
about
had that. I thought we had that set up, Sam. So that's my bad. So get that done right away.
We were trying and it just never happened. We were like,
Okay.
it just
I
didn't
think
happen.
we can do that. I think we
We'll
can
get
do
it-
that, can't we,
Yeah,
Pat?
we'll get it figured out.
We'll
get it figured
set it
out.
up.
But so of all the massive amount of amazing testimonials of people's different forms of inflammation, we'll just call it, right? And the symptoms of such, subsiding really, really well. I got to tell you guys about Billy Bond's testimony. Will's gonna laugh right away because he knows what it is. Billy Bond, the pimp of permaculture out of Western North Carolina. I was on his podcast, I don't know, a month ago or whatever. And he'd been on that protocol, the regeneration kit, those 3 products for 1 month, 30 days exactly that day. And he goes, brother, my wife's freaking out. And I go, why is that, Billy? And he goes, brother, I've been on your protocol for you and Will's protocol for 30 days. And he goes, I'm doing more on a 6-foot bed than a monkey on a 60-foot vine. And I go, well, things are operating correctly. That's good to hear, buddy.
That is great to hear.
So this is the kit you guys are talking about? This is the kit?
Yeah, correct.
I love it. So obviously we're fighting demons, right? And they're feeding us toxins.